Hey people, what's up? It's me again, York Master 3, and for some damn reason, it is really black on the screen right now, so I'm just gonna fix that right away before you get like really annoyed by the bad lighting. I'm not sure how well that works, if that's any good or bad, or if it's better. Yeah, I think it's better. Because it's a really bad weather outside. I mean, it's foggy and I guess rainy and windy and everything combined. So yeah, that's the reason why the lighting's that bad. Now this is going to be the top five for the month of November. One of these movies that because I always write down on the movie database what movies that I've watched during the month and what movies that I've enjoyed the most. The top five, of course. And for some reason, I wasn't able to find one of those movies in my collection. I have no idea where I'd put it, but I know for sure that I have it because I have watched it at my house. So yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, let's begin right away with the top five list. At first, I'm just gonna say this: I was not sure if I would include this movie or not in the top list because this is more of a documentary type thing. But I was such a big fan of this documentary that I decided to include it anyway. Uh, and basically, I don't really put documentaries on the top lists that often. And yeah, I guess this is the reason why. Yeah, it's really good. And I also did watch a documentary about cats, a Turkish film actually about cats in at cinema, and that was maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And I do not think I've mentioned it before, so I just want to give it some props. I think it's called Kedai. It's just or Kedi. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's basically Kedni. So yeah, but this now I'm just talking about that movie. Now I'm going to talk about this movie, Electric Boogaloo. This is about the Canon films of the I think it's like the 70s, 80s, and early 90s before its demise, so to say. And yeah, it's basically about these two guys that ran this company, Canon Films, and they put out a bunch of like action films, and there's like a bunch of interviews with people that have been involved with them, and but the guys themselves did not want to participate in this documentary because they do say that at some point that they did not want to be a part of this documentary. But really interesting interviews and yeah, the background around the whole Canon Films era. So yeah, really entertaining film, and this made me want to watch even more Canon films. So yeah, Electric Boogaloo at number five, and at number four is a movie with let's see here, Christian Bale and Jennifer Jason Leigh. Lee, I don't really know how to pronounce the last name of her name. But yeah, this is a great film that I've never seen before. I saw it for the first time this month. The Machinist, I guess you pronounce it. Um, Such a great film, very eerie and it's like scary in a psychological way, if you get what I mean. It's like paranoid. Christian Bale's character is like really paranoid, and he thinks like there's some sort of conspiracy towards him, that everyone's like hating him and stuff like that. And his only friend is basically Jennifer Jason Leigh's character, who is I think she's a prostitute. I'm not too sure if that was if I remember correctly, but yeah, I think the acting in this is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal, yeah, phenomenal. And I think it's very scary in a way of how into the role Christian Bale went, because he looks like a skeleton in this film. I mean, it looks really sick in a way, and it's quite hard to look at, to be honest. But yeah, the movie itself is such a great film, and I would say it's more of a thriller drama type thing, I would guess. Yeah, The Machinist, great film. And at number three is the movie which I mentioned before that I couldn't find in the collection for some reason. I do know that I have it somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. But the movie is American Sniper by Clint Eastwood, based on true events of a really terrific sniper that served in the Iraq War during I think that was in the early 2000s, maybe 2001, 2002. and yeah, he was such a great sniper. I mean, it's quite terrific to say that you're a great sniper when you're like basically killing off people, but yeah, he really knew what he did. And yeah, it's sort of tragic how that all ends. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, whatever. And I was just thinking about another sniper. Now this is like non-movie related, but so many people have praised this guy of how good he is, and I can understand why they do that because he was one of the best snipers. But then another sniper came to mind, which is the guy called White Death. I don't really know his. I know his real name, but I do not want to mispronounce it. I mean, butcher his name because it's hard to pronounce. But the White Death was a sniper during the war, the Finnish Winter War, and he basically killed off maybe around 500 and 700 Russian soldiers during his service, or during his military service. And yeah, it's really an amazing story, even though yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. But yeah, now I'm just talking about something completely else again. Sorry if I like just lose track again. But at number 2 we have Yakuza Weapon. No, American Yakuza, not Yakuza Weapon. Yakuza Weapon is like a Takeshi Miike film, I guess. But yeah, American Yakuza with Viggo Mortensen and what's the other guy's name? Ryo Ishibashi. I guess you pronounced his name right, like that. I think this is the same guy who was in Takeshi Miike's Audition. I might have to look it up, but I think it's the same guy. And the biggest reason why I like this movie so much is because of the chemistry between Viggo Mortensen and Ryo Ishibashi's character. I think both of them did such a great job. I think both of them really carries this movie on their shoulders. And the story is nothing really original or anything. I mean, we've seen that type of movie like 100 times before, but it's the acting that really makes this movie shine, in my opinion. So yeah, American Yakuza. Now let's see here. The last movie, the number 1 spot for the month of November, is a Hitchcock film, which is included in this big awesome box set, which I got really cheap. And the film is called The 39 Steps from 1935. I'm not sure if it's that well known. I mean, it's Hitchcock, so I guess it's still quite known, but this is the best Hitchcock movie I've seen in a long time. So yeah, The 39 Steps, if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. It's awesome. One of his best, to be honest, in my opinion. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored, and hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.